Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I have a big box in a pouch to open. This was from Rivers Edge Cutlery. This is a knife that I wasn't planning on buying really, although I got kind of. So this is a K-bar, but it's the Space Force version of the K-bar, like the classic K-bar. I don't know the model name. Maybe it'll say inside. Anyways, if you've seen in the thumbnail, it's a very cool version of a K-bar, I think. I grew up having a K-bar. I have one in my closet right now that I think technically belongs to my brother, but I'm hanging on to, and it was like our grandpa's knife in the war, which is kind of cool. It's been sharpened so many times that it's like a recurve now. Maybe I'll show that when I review this or something. But recently, with Space Force being a real branch of the military, K-Bar started making Space Force knives, and it's kind of hilarious to me. I really like Space Force memes. I don't know if you've followed. There's a page on Instagram called like Space Force Actual or something. I don't know if they're still doing it, but for a while they were hilarious Space Force memes, and now there's a show about Space Force with Steve Carell. And anyways, how cool is it for me to get a K-Bar and for it to be the Space Force version? And like a week ago, something like that, Rivers Edge Cutlery just happened to post like that they had just gotten some in, and I had seen other people get them. I was kind of jealous, but I hadn't like jumped on it the first couple times I'd seen them. But when I saw Rivers Edge got one, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna order one. So I hopped right on the site, clicked the link in their bio to be quick, and I went and I ordered one, and it is here. I ordered it. I had it shipped via FedEx because they have a pretty cool option on the site where it's like reduced cost FedEx shipping, which is awesome. And I did that because U.S. Postal Service has been slow and a little difficult, but it ended up, this got delayed too. I think just the weather in the country right now has been the real reason for that, but it's wrapped up in padded envelope inside of here. Oh, this is dope. All right, the packaging right off the bat is a winner. Look at this. K-Bar, U.S. Space Force. The branding is so on point. I think I've seen they even make like hoodies and stuff at K-Bar for these now, which is just so rad. Look at this. K-Bar. The U.S. Space Force branding is like too much. From roaming the stars to defending your own space, our USSF products have universal appeal and will put you light years ahead of anything you may encounter. K-Bar. So ridiculous, but awesome. All right, so that's just the sleeve on here. The actual box looks much more like what you'd expect from K-Bar. This is hilarious. All right, so let's get the knife out of here. Oh, dope. Hold up. All right, so Rivers Edge Cutlery, in their typical fashion, has provided some stickers and a new pin. Never seen one of those before. I've gotten these stickers recently, although I don't think I have. Hold on. I haven't gotten a holographic one of their like crest, if you will. And there's one of those in here. Dope. Look at that. So I've got a pin, 2 other stickers, and the holographic crest sticker. I have quite the collection of Rivers Edge Cutlery stickers now. Been going through quite a few of them. All right, so here's the knife. Look how ridiculously awesome that handle color is. And it's like this rubberized. I feel like I've felt this material from K-Bar before on other knives, but never in this ridiculous bright blue color. All right, let's get the sheath out, and then we'll take the knife out. It's a sealed baggie, so an excuse to use another knife. This TRM Shadow, by the way. Holy balls. It is awesome so far. All right, here we go. Read this first. Important safety information regarding the use of your knife and sheath. Knife is locked in place when fully inserted into the sheath. To remove, grasp the handle of the knife and use your thumb to press against the sheath. Or to press against the sheath away from the knife. Remove carefully. Yeah, okay. I know how to use a sheath. I'll be fine. It's pretty cool that the sheath on this one is gray instead of black. It's just a fairly simple sheath, kind of what I'd expect. It's got this thing on it, though. I don't know if that's for if you want to put it on like a leg dropper or something, maybe. I know some people use like dropper rigs That would make sense with this being an armed forces knife. In space, you gotta cut up some aliens. All right, let's get this. Oh, what? Even the whole blade is coated with this same gray paint. Oh man, this is awesome. This is a long blade. I don't know, what is the length on this guy? I don't have a ruler. I'd imagine this is probably like 8 inches of blade. It's a big boy. Man, this is so cool. I've always just thought K-bars were awesome because they're like synonymous with being like the military knife here in the US. And so you see them in movies, and like growing up, I think I've had a couple. I had like the Air Force one, which is shorter and has like the serrations on the back. I could be totally wrong about that. It might just be a different model. But I think I remember it being an Air Force one. And I remember on the leather sheath, it had a little pouch with a small sharpening stone that it kept with it. And then, yeah, I've had one this size for sure before as well. Come on. There, that really snaps into place. No real wobble in there. That's nice. It looks good in the sheath. All right. This is rad. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I have to push with my thumb, remember? Oh, pushing with your thumb, that's the secret, guys. Just so you know. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's just, the colorway on it is rad. It's just a K-bar underneath it all, but I had kind of recently been thinking like it would be fun to get another K-bar because I have some like nostalgia behind them. And then when this one came out, it's just like, if I'm going to have a K-bar, this is the most exciting thing to happen to K-bar for a long time, in my opinion. It's so cool and so different. And like, I don't know. It is funny to think as well that for Space Force, there's a knife that they would issue, because I don't know, I'm not an astronaut. I don't know much about space exploration, but I mean, obviously there's got to be some kind of a ground presence for Space Force, right? Because communication with people on Earth, they represent Earth once they're up in space. This is getting weird and off into the weeds, but like, if you're in space, what are you using this for? I don't know. Maybe guys on the space stations are carrying ridiculously big tactical fixed blades. I'm not the judge. I don't know for sure. One thing I am sure, though, is just that I'm glad that they do make it and that I can have one as a random civilian who just gets a kick out of it. This thing is so funny. I feel like it's weird to hold it up in frame, too, because it's just so long. Man, it feels good. I like this handle material for actual, like, the way it grips in hand. This is wild. All right, well, I've got a crazy Space Force K-bar now. It's out of the box. I guess that's all we came here for. I will review this knife. I guess I'll probably, I mean, it's a big fixed blade. I'll probably be doing some outdoor kind of testing with it, some outdoor use, and we'll see how that does. As a hiking companion, having this on my belt is going to be hilarious. I feel like this, it almost kind of looks like a scuba knife. It wouldn't be the right choice for a scuba knife. I'm pretty sure it's 1095 steel, like every other K-bar. I mean, it's coated, but I wouldn't go diving with this knife. But it has such a different vibe to it. Now I feel like I need to get one of the t-shirts or hoodies or something, because it's just, I mean, branded like this, the orange and blue. Get out of here. It's so funny. Maybe I'm alone. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks it's hilarious, but I think it's hilarious. So there's my new K-bar. As always, when I get something from Rivers Edge Cutlery, I like to make a point to link them below because they're just one of my favorite retailers, period. They're awesome guys over there. And when I ordered this, they shipped it immediately. FedEx might have taken an extra couple of days to figure out what was going on. But yeah, the guys over at Rivers Edge are just awesome. And I'll link them down below like always so you can check them out. They've been cranking out content on their YouTube channel as well now, so that'll be linked down below too. And yeah, thanks for unboxing it with me, guys. We'll see you on the next one.